You ever hear the woods whisper your name? Tonight you will. And if the voice sounds exactly like yours, don't answer. When I entered Blackroot Forest, the air felt wrong. Heavy, like something was holding its breath. My friends Daniel and Mara followed behind me. We came looking for a missing hiker who vanished without a trace. Locals said the forest talks at night, not with animals. With voices it steals. At first everything was silent. Not peaceful, just waiting, like the trees listened to our footsteps. Mara said she felt watched. Daniel laughed, but it sounded forced and thin. Then we heard it. A whisper threading through the branches. A voice calling Mara's name. It sounded exactly like her grandmother. Perfect tone, perfect breath, impossible. Mara froze. She's been dead for 5 years, she whispered. The forest whispered back, mimicking her voice. Daniel stepped closer to a tree and touched the bark. It pulsed under his fingers like warm skin. Carvings appeared on the trunk, fresh, bleeding saps of dark resin. The words spelled his name. I told them we needed to leave. The forest disagreed. Branches shifted, blocking the trail behind us. We pressed forward, listening to the whispers multiply. Voices of family, friends, strangers, and then our own. My voice drifted from deep between the trees, calm, slow, calling my name. I found Daniel staring into the darkness. His voice echoed from inside the forest, calling him deeper. He stepped forward like in a trance. I grabbed him, but he didn't blink, didn't breathe right. Mara screamed. A tree beside her twisted, its trunk splitting like a mouth. It whispered her worst secret in perfect detail. She fell to her knees sobbing as the forest laughed with her voice. The trail bent into a path that wasn't there before. The ground felt soft like wet lungs shifting under our feet. Daniel broke into a run following his own voice. We chased him, but roots tore up from the soil and wrapped around our ankles. I ripped free and managed to catch up. Daniel stood in a clearing, staring at a tall tree shaped like a person. Its bark resembled a face, his face, eyes hollow, mouth open as if screaming forever. Daniel touched it. His skin drained of color, his breath fogged though the night was warm. He whispered, "It remembers me." Then the tree opened and swallowed him whole without sound. Mara ran, the trees bent toward her like hungry animals. Her own voice begged her to stop. She tripped over a root that wrapped around her leg, pulling her into the earth. Her fingers clawed at the soil, but the ground swallowed her screams one by one. I turned to run, but the forest spoke my full name in my mother's voice. Then in my voice. Then in a voice I didn't recognize. Every tree leaned closer, their branches trembling with anticipation. I ran blind through the dark, hearing my own steps echoed behind me like something mimicked my running. Branches sliced my arms, roots snapped at my legs. Faces formed in the bark, watching me with hollow eyes. When I found the exit, the forest whispered, one last time, not a threat, a promise. We're not done. I collapsed outside the tree line. The wind felt normal again. The night open, empty, safe. But in the distance, the forest whispered 2 words with my voice. Calm, cold, certain. Come back. If you ever hear a forest whisper your name, don't answer. Don't listen. Don't stop walking. Because once the forest knows your voice, it never forgets it. And sooner or later, it will call you home.